I'm guilty of talking really quickly, and that's something that I've learned from people pointing it out to me. But also, I found that sometimes people don't completely follow maybe 100% of what I'm saying. It was really interesting because I took a training a few weeks ago, and the instructor was really similar to my style and the way I interact with people. And I realized that, am I coming across similarly? This instructor was very personable and very interactive, asked lots of questions. I think because I was really tired that day, I found it really hard to follow along. After some reflecting and talking to my therapist, I said to my therapist, do folks feel very similarly about me when I speak to them? And I've been told I talk really quickly. So what's also funny is when I'm talking to my therapist, sometimes I'll speak very quickly, then she would ask me follow-up questions to ensure that she understands what I'm saying. I want to talk about me talking quickly because I realized that there are several parts to it. I think a big part is my anxiety. I have a lot of thoughts, and perhaps it makes me feel comfortable sharing all of it at once. But the other side is that I think a part of it is when a child is neglected and they're not given a lot of attention. I had this need to quickly share what I'm saying, because if I don't do that, then no one will hear me. And as I'm saying that out loud, it sounds a little sad and sounds kind of, I guess, sad. I wanted to be really open about this and talk about anxiety and neglect, because whether it's physical or emotional neglect, it does impact how we view ourselves and how we present ourselves to the world. With anxiety, I think I speak really quickly when I'm either nervous or excited about something, because there's just so many thoughts going on in my head, and I want to get that point across. Knowing that when we speak too quickly, the other person might not be able to understand the point we're coming across. That's so important. If we're trying to communicate and the other person doesn't understand us, then what is the point? So I wanted to talk about that because that's something I am working on. I'm actually part of a public speaking group. It's called Toastmasters at my job. And I've been really working on slowing down my speaking and trying to be more intentional, because I am so guilty of talking so quickly. And then the other side of it that I mentioned is my upbringing, feeling the need to speak quickly because I feel like no one is going to hear me if I don't. That is just something I think I have to work through, because I can't change what happened to me and what passed, but I have to acknowledge that that is a part of who I am. And if you are similar in the case of there is something that maybe growing up that created the person you are, and that is how we come to be, right? With our experiences, our beliefs, our values. I don't want us to feel ashamed of who we are, because that makes us who we are. However, it's so important to acknowledge, why do we do the things we do? I think after sitting down and realizing that a part of it was feeling emotionally neglected, that I felt the need to speak really quickly, because then I wasn't going to get the attention. That makes sense. I hope that this video is helpful. Let me know if you relate to it, and I hope to see you soon. If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, but I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.